What is up, guys? This is Pinzo back with another video today, and what I have for you guys is our Predecessor. We are back and gaming, and we are today playing some more Morigesh, because I played her a couple times between this video and the last video where I played her, and she seems much better than I initially thought, to be completely honest. I was like, okay, she's kind of cool. She's, you know, a low mid-range kind of, you know, burst mage that has this cool ultimate, but she doesn't have true mobility. She doesn't have, you know, like, does she have more burst damage than a Gideon has at longer range? You know, like, not really, but that's kind of the question, right? Is she still good? Well, so apparently, I found this out, like, the third game that I played her. Her passive, for those of you who don't know what her passive is, it's just, like, dot damage. When you hit someone with an ability, they take dot damage. That passive procs item effects. I don't know why. It is intended, apparently, is what I've been told, is that is how it is supposed to work. It is supposed to proc item effects. I think that is a very bad, like, design decision, to be completely honest. So her passive essentially makes Megacosm last like 4 more ticks or 5 extra ticks. Her passive will make you have Wraith Leggings movement speed for like 5 seconds. Dreambinder, it'll slow people for like 5 seconds. It's a pretty, like I thought the passive was okay to begin with. And then, yeah, learning that it procs items makes it actually pretty nuts. Oh, juked me. So yeah, so I do think she's actually quite good after learning that. And yeah, so you're gonna see I'm of course gonna be building kind of all 3 of those items today. Just trying to be annoying right here. This game, I'm going to, I've seen both ways of, on Morigesh, whether or not you level the Q first or the right click first. This game, because I'm against a Gideon, I think I'm going to max the right click. Because I think I can kind of run at this guy for free. Just because, like, I obviously I already can't get out of his ultimate, right? So, like, I might as well try and just W key him. Flash. I have to flash right there. I don't know where that guy came from. It looks like he might have checked our blue and then come to gain mid when it was down. Was not expecting him behind me right there. So yeah, we're just gonna go Megacosm. We'll go Megacosm, Wraith Leggings, Dreambinder as our first 3 items here. You can see the Richter on the right side. Yeah, so I'm gonna max the right click this game, see how it goes. I'm curious. I'm not sure if it's better. Not sure, you know, exactly what's the best. Like, certain matchups, you're just unable to max the right click because you just can't get it on people enough. But in like a Gideon matchup, I feel like I can. My team's kind of getting destroyed. Everyone else on my team's died already, bro. And 3 of them still have flashes up. Like, sometimes you guys are gonna die and flash isn't gonna save you, but like, flash is a pretty good, it's a pretty good tool in this game, guys. It'll save your life a lot. So seeing 3, you know, 4 deaths on my team and 3 flashes available, it's a little weird. So let's see. Okay, he's going combustion first. So I probably don't want to box him until I get my potent staff online, and then I can probably trade with him a little, because he does have, yeah, he's at 35 power. Gonna group up with my crunch here, and just because he's on this left river already, I'm just gonna make sure that I walk over here and get this one for sure. Yeah, Gideon's kind of holding this on his tower line. This is like, again, that's kind of a point where I wish I could hold that wave on my tower line and stop him from pushing it in, but yeah. See, this is just how annoying you can be on this character. Even though I am an item down. Oh, I did not hit him with that. I didn't hit him with my Q there, or with my E. Okay, I don't know why he's not portaling there, ever. To be fair, at that point, right, so I know I can fight there. First of all, I'm going to fight because I can poke him out, because here's the thing, is I have enough gold for my staff. I need to back anyway. So I don't mind. They call that, I don't know what the actual term for it is, but it's taking a bad trade. You can take bad trades on purpose when you're about to back, because it doesn't matter. I'm already going to back. I already know that that's my plan. If I go up and take half of his HP and get poked for 3/4 of mine, like, I'm gonna reset and refill mine anyway. If he doesn't, now I have a fresh reset and he's half health, right? So you get that advantage no matter what. I don't know why he didn't portal away at all. Even if he does, I have him. Well, I don't know if I mark someone before I'm level 6, do they stay marked when I hit level 6? Will they get hit by my ult? I don't know. I don't know how that interaction works. So, but I was about to hit level 6 and I could have ulted him anyway. But now I've got Potent Staff. I have a lot more power than him right now. I'm gonna do the same thing. I don't think my ult kills him yet. Oh, it does. Got a lot of healing right there walking through. I'm dead here no matter what, but yeah, I'm dead there no matter what. If it was only Richter, there's a chance. There's a chance if it's just the Richter there that I can make a style play. But as soon as Sevarog is there also, I don't have the damage to kill 2 tanks right now. If I have Megacosm online, you know, there's something you can do, but this is the strength of leveling the right click, is that against this Gideon, to be fair, he doesn't look like he knows what to do when I'm running at him. He's actually still up a decent amount in CS. He doesn't look like he knows what to do when I start running at him. Yeah, the reason he's up in CS here is because he's getting waves into my tower line. That's why he's up in creeps. I've lost a lot of minions to my tower. I call missing mid. I don't know where he went. He could have backed for Scepter, I guess, assuming he's going combustion. Kind of a weird time to back. Yeah, that's what I thought. Do I use my E there? I wouldn't always use my E aggressively, but the way he's running into lane there, I know he just wants to get to his tower. So I don't mind using my E aggressively there for damage. Just because I really don't think that he can turn on me. I'm not super scared of him there. But here I am. What I am scared of is Richter. Because his red should be down. So even though he's on that red side jungle, I don't think he's going over to it. I kind of think he was standing on that fog wall. We need to focus a little bit on farming. And though I can definitely kill this guy right now. He knows it too. Okay. Good gank from my crunch right there. Good, really good gank. It's just that easy. As soon as he stuns him, I can catch up to him. He got the knockup before he got into the portal. But even if I just get a right click on him there, he's dead to my ultimate. And that should catch me pretty much instantly back up in farm, right? Yeah, I'm 10 CS down, and I'm going to get this wave, and he's going to lose it, so... Yeah, this character, again, like the right click, I think you can level it against like Gideon and maybe Faye. But against something like Howitzer. Yeah, there it is. You know he's gonna hook me when I go around that corner, so like that's when I have to juke. But like against Howitzer, maybe Gadget, those long range, like clear from your tower line kinds of mages, it's tough. It's really tough to level the right click. You're just safer to level the Q and go for wave clear. It's the way safer play. Like, it's not to say you can't try and level right click and ego people, but it's gonna work out for you less often than just maxing the. There he goes. Again, I kind of just want that guy to. I just kind of want to force him to TP away from me. Same reasoning as before. I'm about to back, and he's fresh out of base. So if I can force him to back here, like that's just really big. Unstoppable. Oh, there, Kira is huge. Okay.
Allied tower under attack.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna back. I have Megacosm online. A really big power spike. You already saw he hit me with a combustion proc, so we know he's got that. I'm just gonna grab this. Go into my Wraith leggings. I'm gonna go for the double codex this game. Normally, I'd probably go Scepter most of the time here, but I do want the early pen. My Sev said, I can solo carry. Because someone on my team said GG. So I'm gonna trust him on that. I'm pretty big. I'm 3-1. I'm pretty large right now. So this is where you see, look how many ticks of Megacosm she's taking. That's the strength of this item, and especially against a tanky team like a Richter Sevarog, Megacosm alone is going to get a crazy amount of value here. Okay. I don't know if Sev knows that I could see him. But yeah, again, so I'm going to just play aggressive into this guy. Yeah. Dead. I don't know. Again, like he does not know what to do when he's getting aggroed in mid, which is just, I don't know, skill gap, knowledge gap, etc. What he should be doing is every time I walk up, he should, like, because my right click pulls minions, he should be right click queuing me and just trading every time I walk up, because if I right click him, he's getting a favorable trade. Just based on the fact that he doesn't pull creeps, he's gaining a favorable trade. Yeah, I'm dead here. There's not much I can do against that Richter. He's super fed. He's 4-0. He has a full Fire Blossom online. I'm gonna go time flex ban in this game, and I'll show you guys why. Yeah, this Richter's pretty big. How much did I take from Fire Blossom? Yeah, I took 300 damage from Fire Blossom. I took a lot. I was tanking creeps that whole time as well. I took a lot from creeps. Yeah, again, gonna grab the diffuser. Well, actually, I lied. I'm gonna grab the scepter, just because I have enough. I get a lot more power off of it. I'll show you guys why time flex band is actually quite good, and I think it will actually work very well for me this game. One of the main reasons is that Time Flex Band is the only mage starter item that kept penetration. Still has 8 flat pen on it. The only one that kept pen. And that's part of the reason that it's good. But I will do my best to show you guys why else it's good. My Crunch picks up a kill onto the Gideon. This guy's getting farmed, so he's a non-factor, but we have to kill Kira and this Richter eventually. Once I get Wraith leggings online, I can kill Richter. He doesn't have magic defense. Okay. Missing right lane gets called. Gonna kind of dip out. Like, Fangtooth isn't up. Yeah, their whole team is gonna be looking. I'm pretty big. This Gideon's actually farming pretty well. Well, okay. I think I'm farming bad. Yeah, I'm probably like 40 CS down from where I should be, just because I was being pretty aggro, which gets creeps put under my tower. It's holding, so as long as he's holding that wave, like at his tier 1, I obviously don't have a tower. I can't really walk up. What I want to do is be off the map. I don't want to stand in mid. I stood in mid way too long, even. I don't want to stand there and let him see me. I want him to have to question where I am. If that makes sense. I don't want him to just know where I'm standing. Oh. Again, just using the E aggro right there because I don't think anything else is gonna happen. It's just a very, very little scuffle. I got his flash for it, which is pretty free. But you can see even like without any pen, how much damage I just did to that Richter. He's not tanky to me. Which is, yeah, like if you're paying attention to items and stuff like that, like, you know, like this Richter, because he's ahead, he's going Fire Blossom into World Breaker, which I think is really bad. And even he built the items in the wrong order. You can't build Tenacious Drape first from World Breaker. It's just not a good tier 2 item. Like, not against our team comp. It'd be okay if we had I don't know. I don't even know when you would want that. If we had a Richter, maybe. This guy just portaled in on me. Keep in mind, I can E. Dead. I'm dead there no matter what. Yeah, I don't know why he's like taunting me right there. He did like 8 damage to me. I really don't know why he's taunting me. My Sev is inting into this tower right now to kill this Kira. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. I'm really confused what my team just... That was an unfortunate stun to hit the wall. I really don't know what my team is doing. My Sev just made a really bad play, followed by my Crunch making a really bad play. Okay. Kira gets really greedy and saves that whole thing, but... Oh, shit. I have my item. I didn't look. My Sev's trying to get active. I don't really like his build, but my Sev's trying to get active. I'm cool with that. Pharaoh looks like she's going to go to off lane. I'm just going to sit in mid. Again, this Gideon's just kind of being annoying. Like, he can ult me for free, which is kind of the issue. What I need to do is start just time flexing him. You can kind of use time flex to force people to back is sort of how you use it. You time flex, run at them in mid. Well, especially it works in mid. You time flex, run at them, pop all of your shit, and do a bunch of damage, and then they get forced to back, and you just get pulled right out. Just Gideon over there. I'm just going to kind of check this Fang too. They're not on it. So ward down. Gideon goes down, which means, and we saw the Richter in left lane, so I can push this wave for free. I'm not going to try and aggro into this tower or get any tower damage here, because it's full health. I'm never going to kill it. So there's no real reason for me to like walk up and try and do something cheeky here. Back out. Yeah, next up we've got a Dream Binder. This item is, I don't know. The item itself, it got shifted like 8 patches ago or something like that, so that it has more power and a little less HP on it. I think it's better. The fact that it procs on my passive just means that literally anyone who gets hit by my abilities is slowed for like 5 seconds, which is wild. But I think we would just win this fight, actually. My Sev is... The Kira can't kill Sev, even though she's big. Okay. My goal is to not get slaughtered here. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to time flex in. I'm just trying to keep Megacosm on both of these guys as much as possible. I'm not really worried about who I'm marking yet. Not worried about it too much. Okay. Got the root. So I currently have my mark on Seborog. If I can mark Q ult him, I think he dies. I have to watch for the hook. I do have my flash. Gideon's in right lane. Kira respawn should be coming back pretty soon. gonna say Seb's gonna take all those last hits. I don't think my ult kills the Sevarog. I would really love to go for it, but I really don't think it does. Okay, now it does. I'm just gonna take that. I don't care. Again, I do a lot of damage, actually. No, fuck, dude. I was gonna style on that guy. I thought about it too long. I was gonna 180 blink back into him and then right-click Q him. And I didn't have the cooldown, so I didn't want to go for it. But I could have done it, and I think I wouldn't have lived because Decker showed up, but I definitely would have killed the Kira. I thought about it too long. Okay, I'm big. Again, I've got my two scepters online for Dreambinder, so we've got a lot of power right now. Richter just now getting magic defense. The Sevarog, Painted Bastion first. Both of them are Saphir's Mantle, which is actually good for me. I would actually rather have them be Saphir's than Razorback. For me, that's better. So we'll see how this goes. I don't have Pen. I'm gonna have to go Caustica right after this, just because they are going to be pretty tanky. Even the Decker's going full HP. They're gonna be kind of tanky, so I am going to need Caustica. That stings. Okay, our carry's kind of bad, but their mid laner's kind of bad. Which, yeah, I don't know. The only downside is that our carry would be slaughtering their team right now if she was even in the game, as opposed to being very far behind. Where she's at, we can't kill their tanks. Our carry is up in this game, like playing with us. Put Pacifier instead of Eviscerator. You guys are playing against many tanks, just go Eviscerator. It's just way better. Gonna E out of this. So I don't want to time flex now because it's gonna pull me back into the fight. You really kind of want to time flex before you get into a fight, if that makes sense. You want to time flex in and have it pull you out. That stun go. There it was. Ooh. So again, this guy's still pretty squishy. Got another right click on him. Okay. I was going to say my ult kills, but my Crunch killed him, but I think he might have died to my Megacosm there, even if Crunch didn't show up. I think that guy might have ended up dead to Megacosm. We can Fang here. Our Sevarog's calling it. I don't really know who this guy is. Our Sev is making calls here. He's just typing. He's like, their jungler's dead. Ours is here. This should kind of be free. Especially Mori kind of abuses Megacosm on objectives just because then you get so many extra ticks that no other mid laner gets ticks like that on. Okay, so I'm gonna time flex in the back of the pit here just because I know that it'll pull me out. I don't need, I probably didn't need to, but if they're going in there, getting an extra use of my Q, which is really the only ability that you get extra uses of on time flex, but getting an extra use of it's pretty big. I'm here to defend this inhib. So look how long he's slowed from Dreambinder. I can just keep autoing and he can't get away from me. Plus your Q slows your marked target too, just by the way. He's fucking huge with he's giant when he pops Saphirs. I didn't realize that it actually straight up made you that big. But he never, I don't think he ever 1v1s me there. To be honest, he has just a taint. Oh, he went Oathkeeper second too. So he has a lot of HP and not a lot of defense, which means, it means Megacosm is getting insane value on that guy. Because he's got a crazy amount of HP to feed the damage on it. And I'm just like he doesn't have enough defense to reduce the damage from Megacosm. Use my E to clear. Again, I only do that because I'm in a pretty safe spot. I don't think I can get aggressed on. I'm not like planning on pushing up until my E is back up, right? I'm not running into their tier 2 or clearing it at their tier 2, right, with my E. I'd really like it actually if my Sparrow wasn't taking my farm. Like I'm really big, and getting me ahead more I think would be actually pretty valuable here. See the Sev. You don't know where Richter is. That's actually who is scariest right now. There he is. He got the hook on my Decker. So right there, I'm targeting the squishy. Just gonna kill the Gideon. Right there, I'm just kind of killing the squishy. And right now, I'm gonna time flex because I got to the edge of the fight, so I can time flex here for free. I'm dead. Fuck. Kira coming in on the backside of that is just really unfortunate timing. She's gonna die for it because she doesn't have an ult. Really bad timing. That time flex, I will stand by that. I think that time flex was good. I got to the edge of the fight. It stinks that the whole fight went away from me right when I time flexed. It just means you have to run a lot farther. You don't get as much value out of it. Time flexing back into the Kira, pretty unfortunate. But looks like our team cleans up here pretty well. These guys, they're both kind of low, but it's a Sevarog. I don't think either of these guys get caught here. Okay. It's risky to go back in there. Yeah, he gets stuck in the, he got rooted in the tower line. I don't think that's the play. Like even if he doesn't get rooted in the tower line, I really don't think that's the play. Because what does he have? He's Mutilator Augmentation. Like maybe if he still had a Salvation proc, like that's like a bait that you can go for. That was Gideon ultimate. That's True Silver. Like maybe that's a play you can go for if you still have your Salvation shield available, but that just is a little sussy. Like I think he dies there like 8 out of 10 times. It's just I don't think that's the correct call. Think about it. Probably should not have blind dropped through that fog wall, but gosh, my team is brawling right now. I really need my team to stop fighting for a little bit. Because I need to farm. Like I'm big, but I need to farm. Yeah, this guy, this is not the Richter build. World Breaker second is not the build, but if you're gonna go like, yeah, I don't like that build. He's too squishy to me, and I'm really big. Like he's going to be taking a lot of damage in these fights, and it's only me, and he needs magic defense. Like he should have a Void Helm right now instead of that Oathkeeper, to be honest. I think that's the item that I would go for. My Decker is taking a lot of last hits here, which is a little annoying. My Sev needs to calm down a little bit. He's very W key. The time flex and get poke damage on these guys. So I time flex in and get a lot of poke damage there. I think my ult kills Kira. Got a Megacosm. Not quite, but she's out of the fight. That's fine. I'll take it. Look how much damage he's taking from me. Sev 2. So our inhib is kind of dying. He's dead to okay, he's dead to piercing shot. I'm gonna back. I'm gonna ping on my way left. I'm just gonna insta back. Make sure you guys can't lose inhibs for no reason. Like even though the minions weren't gonna get this one, right? Like this next minion wave could finish that off. Like you can't. I'd rather it's a better safe than sorry scenario. Like I would much rather make sure that we save that left inhib and maybe lose. I don't know. We didn't really lose that fight. Both junglers are dead. If they pull that Fang Tooth, we can actually defend. I'm gonna push one more wave here. So our wave is pushing here, just by the way, because we had part of a wave it stuck in our inhib so long because they had a fat wave that our waves, that's like a wave and a half that's stacked up. I'm gonna spam ping this a little because I need her to give this to me. Okay, she did. I wouldn't always spam ping like that, but I wasn't sure if she was gonna give it to me just because she's behind on CS. I thought she might want to take it. I'm gonna cue the wave. Got the mud on it, but okay, I have Caustica. I'm gonna call careful mid. I'm gonna call careful mid. Be right back. This is such a big power spike. I have to back for it. I normally wouldn't. I would normally just let that go and go fight. But it's such a big power spike when they're starting to get some magical defense online. Like the Sev, just still basically tainted Bastion. The Richter still kind of has nothing. Like that percent pen. It's actually kind of nuts. Like you'll see, I'm just gonna be pumping in this fight. I'm gonna time flux before I drop down here. Trying to get all my abilities off before I come back. And see, yeah, like that's just a lot of free damage onto Sevarog, and I'm not particularly out of position for it. Got him. That is one nice thing, is that you can jump, you can ult while jumping as Morigesh. You don't have to be on the ground. So you can jump ult to reposition. So like right there, I jump ult to get out of the tower, but still get my ult off as fast as possible. I should solo that pretty easily. I think we get an inhib here.
An enemy inhibitor is
Kinda, he has Mutilator. He still has Salvation too. You can see just trying to weave in autos as well. Like right click auto. Like just if I can. It's 80 extra damage. You know, it's not a lot, but okay. Okay. This is now we have to be scared. Richter just respawned. We have to get it on this wave because their whole team's about to respawn. I'm even gonna use my E to run away here. Oh, Moriar? I didn't even see the Kira. I didn't think that my right click Q was enough to put her low enough for my ult, and my Sevarog typed it. He said he just typed Moriar question mark in chat. And I was like, "Oh, okay. I'll listen to him. He's made pretty good calls all game. I'll give him a chance." Just blind that shit. It did 800 damage. I mean, that's like, I don't know, 30% of her HP. No, that's so sad. Again, just using my E for the move speed. He's gonna take 1,000,000 damage from Megacosm. He just took like 400 damage from Megacosm, actually.
The curse is prepared.
Like from only, well, I guess from my passive plus Megacosm, he just took like 400 damage. So wild. My Sev said he's got 500 HP on his mantle right now. I don't think they're... Kira and Richter have been off the map for a long time. The Gideon was really low. I'm going to clear this, and then I want blue buff. Is my goals here. But, yeah. Okay, they're not on Prime. I didn't think they were, just because, again, like, the Gideon was pretty low, even though the Kira and the Richter had been off the map. There's one downside, is that you can't right-click. You cannot mark jungle creeps, so your jungle clear is actually pretty atrocious. I'm going to push one more wave here, just because I don't think there's any down. So I'm going to time flex this chick. Okay, that's fine. My crest is on a much shorter cooldown than hers. Yeah. She does have a dash, but I can catch her with my E, and time flex gives you movement speed while it's active. So I can definitely catch her there. It was smart of her to full disengage from me, because I do apparently, like, right-click QR kills her. Bro, please. Okay, my Sev is 1v5ing. He's actually 1v5ing. Oh, man, that's kind of disgusting. Look at how many HP bars he has. But yeah, that Kira, again, like, right, because this is 75. Oh, this is 90 seconds, and Pacifier is 120. I thought this was, what? Crest is 75. Oh, Saphir's is 75 now. I knew I was looking at one of the crests like yesterday, and it was 75. It was Saphir's. I thought for some reason it was Time Flex. No, so I do have like a 30-second advantage on her on the crest cooldowns, but it's smart of her to run away from me, because if I can mark Q her, she just kind of dies. Because apparently that kills her, which is wild. Sprint from Decker. Gideon's looking for an ult here. Just got right in him for free. Sev going in with Saphir's. I'm here for it. I'm watching for Richter. I don't want to get caught. Flash. Girl's dead. Oh, no, I missed. Shit, that's actually kind of bad. That was a lot of damage to miss right there. That first Q was like 500 damage. Zeb said he has 6k HP. The time flux. Just because, again, I'm in the back of the fight. I don't mind popping it. Oh, I hit him. I really wish I had Flash. I would have flashed that Richter. Is he dead to Mega cause him infinite dot? No, he's not. So, I mean, you can see, when I hit someone with my Q, they are slowed for like, how long does my passive last? 3 seconds? Yeah, they're slowed for like 5 seconds if I hit them with my Q. It's actually just ridiculous. And it is, they did change... To be fair, they did change Dreambinder so that it's less effective on dot damage. So it's like 3/4 effective, I think. Oh, it's a lot. Actually, it's way less effective. 25% for normal abilities, 10% for your dot. So your passive should be applying to that 10% slow over and over. So it's not mega broken. But still, just being slowed by 10% for 5 seconds is crazy. And they also take more damage from my abilities during that time. Oh, and yes, that's the other thing. I just remembered it because we just looked at Primal Fang. My passive applies Primal Fang Tooth. So, when I hit someone, you'll see it, because we're about to get this Primal. I'm going to hit someone with, like, one ability, and they're going to take, like, 9 ticks of Primal. Just look at the Richter tick away, dude. Look at the Decker tick away. He's still burning! I was gonna time flex right there. Oh, if I didn't know the Gideon was there, I would have full sent that. I'm gonna time flex around the corner. Just gonna go with Kira. That was really unfortunate that I got pulled through that portal. She's dead. No way. I knew she was dead, but she ulted me right there. That's sad. Bro, Sev is giant with Saphir's. I didn't realize he was actually like... My team just kind of wins this, I think. It stinks, but again, like, you saw how long that that Richter was just burning. Like, I believe that it's normally Primal is 5 ticks, because it ticks instantly when you hit them, and I think it ticks 4 more times. It might only be 4 total ticks, but with Morigesh, if you hit them with an ability and then your passive will keep applying it, it's like 9 total ticks. And that late in the game, that was 38 minutes. It's ticking for 72 true damage 9 times. It's what is that? 650 damage of true damage. And that's, again, obviously when you're hitting them multiple times in a row, you're not getting the full value, but still, like right-clicking someone and then running away and then taking 650 true damage on top of the 500 damage the ability does and the 300 damage that your passive plus Megacosm does. It's wild that's how that interaction goes. So the character, when played this way, I think is pretty strong. I actually do think she's quite good. Late game, she slaughters late game. I think she, like, again, you could even see it there late game, right? Like Kira, I would right click Q the Kira and then I run away and I can ult her. And there's no way she can get back to base in time. Feels pretty strong. I will say that I don't like it, okay? I'm going to be honest. I do not like that the entire strength of this character comes from the fact that her passive procs 3 pretty strong item effects. Because again, as soon as I hit someone with an ability, they are taking like 7 ticks of Megacosm. I am 15% faster for that entire duration because of Wraith Leggings, and they are 10% slower because of Dreambinder. And like, that's where the strength of the character comes from. And I will say that I don't exactly like it. I would much rather see her actual kit be stronger rather than relying on kind of these jank item interactions. So I'm not positive on, you know, exactly how I feel about it. But as of right now, that's what I'm feeling. But hopefully you guys still enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you made it this long into the video. But that's all I've got for you guys. So as always, I've been Pinzo. This video's donezo. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.